Alright, let's talk about something that's both fascinating and a little unsettling. A discarded SpaceX rocket is on a high-speed collision course with the moon. Yeah, you heard that right. A piece of human-made debris is about to slam into our lunar neighbor, and it's got everyone from scientists to casual skygazers pretty intrigued. But here's the thing, this isn't just a random space accident. It's a moment that forces us to think about the bigger picture of space exploration and the mess we're leaving behind. First off, let's set the scene. This rocket stage has been drifting aimlessly since it launched a pair of lunar landers over a year ago. Now, it's set to crash into the moon's surface at a mind-boggling 5,400 miles per hour. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is the sheer unpredictability of it all. Space is vast, but as we keep launching more and more stuff into orbit, these kinds of collisions are becoming less of a rarity. It's like we're playing a game of cosmic billiards, and the moon just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. What many people don't realize is that this isn't the first time something like this has happened. A Chinese rocket segment crashed into the moon's far side in 2022, leaving behind a pair of craters. But this time, the impact is happening on the moon's near side, which means it's more visible to us. And that's a big deal because scientists are eager to study the aftermath. The crater, the dust plume, the debris, it's all a goldmine of data for understanding how human-made objects interact with the lunar surface. From my perspective, this event highlights a growing problem: space junk. We've been treating space like an infinite garbage dump, and it's catching up with us. Bill Gray, a space tracking expert, put it bluntly, things are getting crowded up there. And he's right. With more countries and private companies launching missions, the risk of collisions, both in orbit and on other celestial bodies, is only going to increase. This isn't just about the moon, it's about the long-term sustainability of space exploration. One thing that immediately stands out is how avoidable this situation was. The rocket stage could have been nudged into a solar orbit instead of being left to drift. But here's where it gets tricky: space missions are expensive, and every bit of fuel counts. Diverting a rocket stage into a safe orbit might seem like a no-brainer, but it's not always practical. This raises a deeper question: how much are we willing to sacrifice for the sake of responsible space exploration? Are we prioritizing short-term gains over long-term consequences? What this really suggests is that we need better regulations and practices for managing space debris. It's not just about preventing collisions, it's about preserving the pristine environments of other worlds. The moon, Mars, and beyond, these places aren't just targets for exploration, they're part of our shared cosmic heritage. If we're not careful, we risk turning them into junkyards. A detail I find fascinating is the scientific opportunity this crash presents. The impact will create a crater nearly 90 feet across and send debris flying for miles. NASA and South Korea's lunar orbiters will be there to capture before and after images, giving us a rare glimpse into the dynamics of such events. But it's not just about the visuals. Scientists like Benjamin Fernando are using this as a chance to study the hazards debris poses to future lunar missions. With plans for long-term bases on the moon, understanding these risks is crucial. If you take a step back and think about it, this event is a microcosm of our relationship with space. We're pushing boundaries, achieving incredible feats, but also leaving a trail of mess in our wake. It's a reminder that exploration comes with responsibility. As we race to return astronauts to the moon and beyond, we need to think not just about getting there, but about how we do it sustainably. Personally, I think this crash is a wake-up call. It's not just about one rocket stage, it's about the thousands of pieces of debris orbiting Earth and beyond. We're at a crossroads in space exploration, and the decisions we make now will shape the future of humanity's presence in space. So, as we watch this rocket meet its fiery end on the moon, let's not just see it as a spectacle. Let's see it as a reminder of the challenges we face, and the need to do better. What do you think? Is this just a minor incident or a sign of a bigger problem? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, think about this: as we reach for the stars, are we doing enough to protect the cosmos we're exploring? It's a question worth pondering as we continue our journey into the unknown.